everyone, and welcome to Horse Center. I am Wild Jamie, and we are changing it up a little bit on you guys tonight. I have two co-hosts with me, the stupendous Swiss Army Sean, as always. And tonight we have the world's sexiest jockey helping co-host, that is Willie Martinez. And our special guest tonight is a very special guest indeed. He has been absolutely killing it at Tampa Bay Downs this season and every season. Has won 3 riding titles at Tampa already and well on the way to another, winning at 16% and 45% in the money. We have with us Jockey Samy Camacho. Sammy, welcome to the show.
Hi, how you doing, guys? I'm very happy for the invitation to the
Awesome. We are
to help
so
ratings today. I'm very
yes,
happy.
we are so happy to have you. You have actually been much requested, so we're glad we finally got you on. Now, Sammy, I know that you come from a South American country with an incredibly long and rich racing history. That is Venezuela. We know tons of great riders and horsemen from there. And I know your younger brother also rides. So do you come from a racing family? Tell us a little bit about growing up in Venezuela.
Yeah, I say my dad. He's a jockey in Venezuela from I think 1994, 93, something like that. And and he started riding in my country, so everybody gonna be like that, like
Sure.
what your dad do, and that's what I did. I start doing what my dad do because when I little, I start see him, me and my brother, and we start together in Venezuela. I start in the school, and after that, I get the opportunity to get the visa, and I start riding here after like 5 years ago.
Wonderful. So did you grow up just knowing you wanted to be a jockey from the beginning, or did that come to you later?
No, very later. I start like in the school at 19 years old.
Okay.
But from like I got 12, I know I wanna be a jockey, but I got no problems, but economy like the money,
Right.
because in my country is different. You have to get insurance by yourself to be a jockey. So I don't have enough money to be a jockey for that. So that's why I start later, the 19 years old. So that is the reason. The insurance all the time, like I don't have the money for that, and
Interesting.
He
actually,
can afford it
actually,
now.
actually, I wanna say sorry to the people that show the interview because I still learning English, so that's why Will is here for help me.
You're doing
Yes.
great. Anything you need me, ask. And when you need me, you ask me.
And viewers, he's wrong. He's dead wrong. He
Yeah.
speaks wonderful English.
He
You
does.
guys have heard my Spanish, and I've been studying it for 10 years, so we won't even go there. We've already got comments coming in, Sam. You've got a lot of fans from Christopher Kemper. That's my boy. Absolutely. Tons of fans here. Oh, and here from Julie Ramsey. Oh, he's doing a great job. Yes. Do not be shy about your English at all, Sammy. You're fabulous. So your career has honestly taken like kind of a more winding path than we usually see. You came to the United States in 2012 and you rode here your apprentice year, but then you went back to Venezuela for several years. Why did you do that?
So yeah, uh, when I get the visa, I got like 6 months. The bad boy. When you got the buck in Venezuela is so different here. In Venezuela, is you win, you got the chance to win 60 races to be like professional rider. Here, after you win the fifth race, you got 1 year to be professional. So I win like 40 something, and I still have 6 months. And I get the visa, I come to the country, I start riding in Calder for a month and a half. After that, Jose Ferrer helped me with the agent Joe Bordo, I think. Is the agent for Carlos Marquez from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
So I go to Mammoth for like 4 months and a half. After that, I lose the book. Mama get done. I don't know where I have to go. I try to go to Loro, but Loro is a little difficult to get in. When you don't got like the papers right.
Right.
So I moved again to Philadelphia. I stayed there for like 2 or 3 months, but I don't get too many chances. I don't have the experience, that I'm writing like now. So I don't get too much business, and I back to my country after that.
Okay, gotcha. And then something that I thought was so interesting that I really love. Now, you already mentioned that you got started a little bit later than you would have liked to because you had to get the money for the insurance in Venezuela. Well, then in 2016, you came back to the United States, but not to ride right away. You actually started galloping and breaking babies in Ocala. You didn't come straight back to riding. Like, you kind of took a more difficult path. And I love that. Like, you've had to struggle, like the success was not immediate for you. You really had to earn your stripes and work your way up in this industry. I absolutely love that. I mean, when you were in Ocala, what really put the fire under you to start riding races again? What made that change for you?
Well, for real, when I'm riding in my country, I got money, but no, the money there is not the same.
Right.
The dollar is a lot of money in my country. So I sold my car, and I got like year and a half to the visa expire. So I came back for that. And the reason that I got in Ocala is because I got a family over there. My sister is there, and I go to the her's house. So I start gallop because I don't have enough money. And I gallop in 2 farms, Double Diamond and Goldmar. I gallop in that's 2 farms. Not breaking baby because that's hard, but I start gallop babies. Baby get crazy because flipping, and
Right.
stuff going around. So it's a little bit hard, but nothing like nothing I can do, because that's what I like, ride horses. So I get like 550 for every week. So I start working in the car wash too, cleaning
Wow.
car, and yeah, because it's a little tough when you got your bills. And I come in 2015 in the first month, January. After like working for 7 months, I said, well, what is the track that I want? I want to be a jockey. I don't want to keep gallop horses.
Sure.
So I'm waiting for Tampa because that's the track more close to Ocala, and I start doing riding in Tampa, and I start doing good.
Yes, started doing good. That's an understatement. You're absolutely killing it. As I said at the beginning of the show, you've already won 3 riding titles here. So just tell us what it was like winning that first title when you first hit that milestone of being the best of the best. I mean, how did that make you feel?
Well, it's amazing because I never get title, and never in my country, and that's the first one here. So it's very excited. You you feel like you wanna do better, and every day you're learning something. So it's very important for my life win like every stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Sammy, in 2018, your career really started to take off. Talk about that moment when you went from, 10%, 11%, now you're up to 18%.
Yeah, because when I started writing in 2016, when I came back from my country in Tampa, I don't got an agent. So my first year in Tampa, I win in like 21 or 22 races with no agent. I'm driving every day back and forth, Ocala to Tampa. On that year, Tampa running like 5 days a week, and I back and forth every day. I don't do nothing in the morning. I just shipping horses from Ocala, so I don't get it. I don't have agent for the first year. So after a lot of agents see me winning races in Tampa, I start getting agent. But I want to say bad stuff or regular agent. So the second year start doing better. And the year that you say 2018, I get the best agent in Tampa, Mike Moran. But when I do that, I was the second rider because he got Gallardo at the same time. But my business start grow up and I start doing better.
Now, this year, your numbers are absolutely, I mean, we're only 3 months into the year, but 25% win percentage and 56% in the money, absolutely off the chart. So what's going on this year?
It's like I say, you know, I like to learning every day. I learning something better. So the reason that I do better is because I writing more smart, you know, more patient, and I feel handsome, you know, to learning every day and to do what I love.
Absolutely. So you win on everything, but do you like the turf racing better or the dirt racing better?
I feel better on the turf. I don't know why, but the turf is I like more that superfice because I don't know. I feel better on the turf because it's more comfortable for me. On the dirt, you have to ride in, you know, like more. And the turf, I don't know. I feel amazing when I'm riding on the turf. That's my special superfice.
You don't like the dirt in your face, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like the dirt on my face.
Yeah.
That's
The
what
Tampa turf course is really nice too.
Yeah.
That's what like I working in the morning, but I breathe from the gate and I breathe like together with company, but they trying to put me inside. I told the rider next to me, I said, please don't break in front of me and get there in my face. You keep it outside. I don't want to get there.
I like that.
Now, when you were starting out, who were some of the jockeys that really helped you besides your family?
The jockeys that help me here or my family?
Besides your family, who were some of the jockeys in the jockey room that really helped you?
Well, my dad. My dad is he was the number one when in Venezuela, and I think 1988, 1993, and every time he talked to me, he told me stuff to do that, you know, and I'm learning a lot from my dad. But when I came in, but before that I came in here, I watching a lot of races from United States because that's the dream for jockeys from South America, you know, Hispanic people riding in the United States. And the jockeys, the more that is my idol. It was Gabriel Gomez. Now here right now he's dead, and Ramon Dominguez. I love that two rider. I love the way they both riding, and that's my idols.
Good choices. I got a couple comments that I want to catch up on here. We have, of course, Terry Hay. When are you coming to Golden Gate Field, Sammy? Willie, you come right here too. We have a turf course, something to keep in mind if you ever want to head out west. And from Sean Patrick Nolan, for young jockeys, Sammy is a shining example of perseverance. Was fantastic to see him ride live on Tampa Bay Derby weekend. Absolutely. He's always riding the big races here at Tampa. And Christopher Kemper has a question for you. Who is your favorite assistant starter?
What does that mean? Is assistant?
El gay.
Oh, Ed Moore, the guy, the boss right now in the gate. Ed,
Yeah.
you know who's Ed, Willie?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he's a good guy.
Amazing.
Good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got very relationship with him because he was valid before next to my corner, and he's very good friend of mine. So I got very nice relationship with him. He's the best.
Class
Whatever
act.
you need, you tell him and he help.
We've got a great gate crew here. There's no question. I know Willie's been dying to ask you about a particular horse. Go ahead.
Oh, no, estábamos haciendo un poquito de research tuyo y yo, pues obviously, sorry, Sean, el caballo King Guillermo que te trajo, que por poco te lleva hasta el Derby y las cosas pasan por algunas razones, pero estábamos hablando de eso y las conexiones de King Guillermo, que fueron buenas conexiones para ti.
And say it in English for everyone
So,
else.
King Guillermo, it was a horse that Sammy rode and won the Tampa Bay Derby at 49-1. And that was like a highlight of Sammy's career because that was his ticket to ride in the Kentucky Derby. Unfortunately, he made it all the way to Louisville and the horse got sick or something.
Yeah, I think the
Se
horse
enfermó,
got a
¿verdad,
fever.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
And it was very sad and all that. And in fact, I don't know if Sammy remember that I talked to you after that a while back and like, don't worry about it. You'll get a chance again. Because one thing about Sammy, he used to come up to me at the track in the Jackson here at Tampa when I was riding here in the winter. And he would ask questions. He wasn't shy to ask. And so a lot of people that don't know that, he will come up to me and ask me. And I was like, oh, okay. So he always shows an interest to be a better rider. And that's where he's at right now because he wants to be better.
Yeah, Willie knows that every time I have to make one move or any decision, I go to Willie and he for advice, all the time Willie help me. It's true what he say.
He does a good homework. It's good. It's good too.
So tell us about that journey with King Guillermo. Like what was that like winning the Derby at those long odds and then, the trail to the Kentucky Derby, even though you didn't get to make the start, tell us about that experience.
Well, when I start riding in Tampa, I know the biggest stake and the best stake in the ground. It was Tampa Bay Derby, and that was my dream, after I get the title. So I feel like I got a chance in the race, but nobody liked the horse because he winning on the turf. The last time that he brought it before the Derby, and I win the race. After that, my business start to grow up better, and really excited because sometimes when you win stakes like that, and the next move is the Kentucky Derby. A lot of owners and trainers not keep you and the horses. So I get lucky. The trainer and the owner from my country, both from Venezuela, and especially the owner, he keep me and the horse. Me, he was Victor Martinez. I think he's an MVP for Tigers Detroit.
Yeah.
And he's amazing guy. He says, Sammy, you're gonna ride that horse. Antes que tú, ¿cómo se dice? Hasta que tú quieras, hasta que tú te canses.
Yeah, we riding the horse off and the wheels fall off, so to speak. We ride. Sammy was gonna ride the ride with Dan, and that I remember that because it was an article. And
yeah, that's the owner say.
Yeah, he didn't want to take Sammy because he had a good friendship with Sammy.
I love that. Team Venezuela all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great ball player, Martinez.
Very great. He played with Miguel Cabrera. He's another amazing guy, MVP from.
Yeah,
Sean follows baseball. He's familiar with that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. It'd always be nice to get one of them. If you have connections with him, get him on the show.
Yeah, there we go.
Sure.
So we always have funny stories on how people learned English. So how did you learn your English?
Well, actually, I never go to the school or do something online. I'm learning like in the street, like that. So when I see people, they speak Spanish and English, and I don't know like the words, I ask him what how is in English. Tell me how I have to say in English, and that words in Spanish, and that I learning like that. Like I tell you, I learning something. I still learning stuff every day in English, how I writing, so I keep doing my job and to speak better.
You're doing a great job.
So I would ask in riding too, like when you began or like when your career was taking off in 2018 to now, what's one of the biggest things that you learned? Looking back now, what's one thing that you're like, I can't believe I wasn't doing this back then?
You know what? Like I start gallop here in this country because you know I don't have enough money, and I get my first title. I win the Tampa Bay Derby. So man, uh, you know that's the reason that I want like more. You know to keep learning. So I go to Gulfstream in the summer, and I never win the title there. But I keep trying, you know, to get another title and another track. That's like my next step, you know. But
Yeah.
I just try doing my best.
Well, and another thing that confuses people now with Gulfstream in Tampa, Sammy Camacho Jr. is no relation to you, correct?
No, yeah, it's my brother. It's
Oh,
my
he's your
young
brother.
brother.
Okay.
So a lot of people say that I'm the dad from here. I say no, I'm not too old. Come on.
That's what the confusion is.
I love that. Okay, we've got a
I
few.
got I
Oh,
got
go
gray hair, boy. Yo, come on. I'm not too old.
No one knows what color your hair is, Sammy. We can't remember that far back. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Sammy always has the craziest hair. I don't know if you can tell right now, it's like a teal, and his wife is like a fashion designer, always has the most incredible clothes that she actually designs herself. I don't know if anyone. You have to check out their social media, and that way you can see the dress that she wore for the Tampa Bay Derby. Oh, Willie's
Let
got
me see.
another.
I'm trying to picture.
Here,
Wait.
here.
Is that,
I don't know. They can't see that. They can't. You can
Nah,
kind
it's
of
gonna be
see
hard.
that's her dress.
it's hard, but I have to get a better picture. You want to talk about family support?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
sure.
wore this dress. She wore this dress with Sammy's picture. You can tell here. I don't know if you can get a better glimpse.
No.
No,
And it's a video. It is amazing.
Yeah.
she when she come into this country, she start learning in the academy fashion designer. Is in Tampa. Is in the 4040 Westwater Avenue, Tampa, and she start learning with the teacher. The name is Gloria Gutierrez. After that, she told me, Sammy, I love what I do. You know, I want to be designer. So she's still, you know, working hard to to do better because to be designer is not it's not easy.
No.
You
No.
know,
I'm
so
amazed at
the designers want to dress, you know, the high people, you know, like artists, you know, people like that. And when she showed me the dress that she made by herself and for my kids and the Tampa Bay Derby, I'm very surprised when I see that. I say, wow. And a lot of people love it, you know. And actually,
incredible.
when I go out or when I do something special, I say, because my dress, what I have to put me.
Yeah.
What I have to put on my
Dress me up.
Yeah. No, it's really amazing.
yeah, raise me up.
That was like, it was a picture of you, right? That she had on her dress.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
it was
Picture
so
on a
I'm
horse.
you guys, please do yourself a favor
Yeah.
and check out Sammy's social media or her social media, and you will see pictures of her dress was stunning. And yeah, like you mentioned, the children, everyone was dressed to the nines.
Yeah.
It was fabulous. Let me just catch up on a few comments here from Terry Hay. I love Sammy on any horse, I bet. We have a comment here from Lolo, but I have no idea how you say that. Never mind. Whatever your name is, I don't know how you say. Hello, folks, and a very famous Sammy Camacho. And we have a comment here from Kiana Lord. Sammy, you're doing great in your career, and your English is great, my friend. I'm sorry, you got a lot of love going on here, Sammy. I'm trying to keep up, but it's a lot. From Jose Julian, how do you say that, babe? Got it.
Julian Jaramillo
Gomez. Sammy, proud of you in Venezuela, getting love from South America. And this is my favorite comment from John De Silva. Needs his wife to design a dress for Jamie to model at the track. Yes, please sign me up. If you're taking orders, I would like to put one in. Thank you.
Sure.
And we also have a question here that I think is really interesting from Grandma Horse Racing. Do you have a favorite trainer or a trainer you would like to ride for? I know you have a wonderful relationship with Bennett here at Tampa Bay Downs, who just absolutely kills it every year. You guys work super well together. Would you say that you have a favorite trainer?
Sure. It's not for nothing, but yeah, Bennett, he gave me, like the first call, and he's a great trainer. I get a little bit bad with myself yesterday because I take off from 2 horses from him, and both horses win. One of the 2 horses win the stake, Magical Warrior, and I say, oh. But sometimes that happens, But yeah, Bennett is my first is my best the best trainer, they got relationship. And another one, a lot of people don't know that, but it's Juan Arrigata. Juan Arrigata is a great trainer. I got good relationship with him. He get mad at me sometimes because I go late to the job.
He gets mad at everybody sometimes, but he does a great job training.
So he told me, Sammy, you got one more shot.
Do you have a trainer that you don't ride for that you would love to ride for someday?
Say it again.
Do you have a trainer that you haven't ridden for that you would love to ride for someday?
Sure. Bob Buffer.
Yeah, there you go. Amen. So, Sammy, you're known for being someone with a really positive attitude and who works really hard. And like I said, your career went from like here to here, So considering all of your success and the steps you've taken for that, what advice would you give to someone who's young and just getting started in the business?
Is everything about to be humble, respect, every people, be like consistent, and trying every day. Don't I can say really como que no tengas pena, ¿me entiendes? De preguntarle cosas a los demás personas.
Don't be shy. Yeah, don't be shy about asking when you are willing to learn. Don't be shy about asking everybody to learn.
And it's everything about humble, respect, be on time. Any job you have, in the morning, you have to show respect to the trainers, and it's everything about that. And watch videos, that's very important too. Watch videos for the big jockeys, and for sure all the bad boys, the jockeys, they're gonna grow up. It's gonna learn it for sure.
Yeah. Very cool. And I just have to throw in this comment real quick. Sorry, Sean, I hate to jump in front of you. Grandma Horse Racing, he has a great smile. He did mention that he went to a jockey school in Venezuela. So Sean's theory remains that anyone who goes to a jockeying school just has a bright, positive attitude, huge winning smile. So here we go again, on trend.
Well, when I don't know, but and from my country, all the jockeys, when he's go to the school, the jockey have to be a groom first. Here is I don't know, I think here is different. Here the jockeys go to the farm, and he can like jogging horses or doing stuff like that. But in my country, you have to be a groom. After that, you start learning to take care of the horses, and feed it every day, something like that.
Right.
If the trainer start put you in horses to jogging, and you're doing that like for 1, 2, or 3 months, anytime that you need for start gallop. So that's why I don't want to say that, but that's why a lot of jockeys from South America working like more hard, because everybody's coming from como desde abajo, Willy, ¿cómo se dice?
The bottom up.
Yeah.
But they learn how to be horsemen before they even got on a horse. That's the best thing about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it goes, one, the school teaches you how to, like you said, treat people with respect, all that kind of stuff. You're working from the bottom. 2, when they're smiling, they absolutely love their job. And then 3, all that leads to winning. and then for all that leads to money, so they're smiling all the way around, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Anyone who's winning is smiling. You're right, Sean.
So you mentioned you have kids too. Do you want your kids to become jockeys?
well, I got 4, but the little one is the one that he feel like, I don't know. He got the pillow. He riding the pillow, the couch, everything. I got a lot of videos to show the people, but he's
He's
very.
following your footsteps. Te está siguiendo a ti, te está siguiendo.
Yeah.
How cute. I love that.
So my other question is, outside of horse racing, when you get time, what do you do for fun?
I stay with the family, go out with my friends, enjoy, I like to dancing, and have fun,
Yes. We get a lot of that here at Tampa. I have to say, this is the most fun track I've been to in a while. Right, babe?
Mm-hmm.
We enjoy the beautiful weather here in paradise at Tampa Bay Downs. So can't blame us for that. We love our beach time, our dance time, all that. We've got another comment here from Grandma Horse Racing. To be a good teacher, you first have to be a good student. Sammy is absolutely the model of that. I love how you have an attitude of always learning and always improving. And we have another comment here from Kiana Lord. I am looking forward to working at my main track I have around me. Can't wait to graduate high school. Well, best of luck. And we hope that Sammy gave you some valuable advice today. That's for sure. And another comment here. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep up, but they're like flying in. Terry, hey, wonderful interview with a great jockey and love having Willie join. Me too. This has been nice. You should do this every night, babe.
Yeah, Willie.
Jamie and Sean, very good show. Thank you so much, Terry. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to ask Sammy?
No, what about as far as te la voy a preguntar en español primero. ¿Cuáles son tus metas que te estás tú para ti mismo como jockey? Tú sabes, para ti, ¿cuáles son tus metas más altas? What are your biggest goals that you set up? Are you setting up for the future?
Well, right now, I'm riding in Tampa. I know Tampa is gonna be done in 1 month, the first week in May. So I don't make the decision to what I have to go in the summer. I got Gulfstream and I got Mama, but for the future, I know one day I have to leave from Tampa because that's what all the jockeys want, to go to the next level, to go to, I don't know if it's Gulfstream and the championship meet. I know it's tough, because over there is the best riders in the country. And I thinking about Aqueduct, but it depends, it's how depend my business going with what trainers are winning more races. But I thinking for a long time to what is gonna be my next racetrack, because that's what I want, for the future. Go to the next level.
Good luck, my friend. Good luck, my friend.
That was going to be my last question as well, is where are you headed this summer? So you already covered that one. How about you, Sean? You got anything else?
No, I mean, I was kind of similar. If you do go to a New York or something like that and you're putting up these kind of numbers, you're going to be in the running for the Eclipse Award. Do you have something like that as a goal too? Like put your name more out there as top rider?
Yeah, that's what I want. Try to put my name more up. Try to start winning more races, with the top trainers. They give me the opportunity. So if I go to Gulfstream in the summer, I stay in Gulfstream in the championship meet. But if I win the title in Mammon Park, well, that's my other dream, and that's what I want. I go to Aqueduct, or I can do Gulfstream Park in the championship meet. But I make that move if I be leader jockey in the summer. If not, I back to Tampa.
Well, now we've got the roadmap here. And I got a comment coming in from John De Silva. Interesting. You could ride Monmouth weekend for Bennett and Parks Monday through Wednesday for Avila.
He rides a lot.
That's
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah, well,
Another
right
option.
now I got like 60%. Like I going to Mammoth Park because a Gulfstream, I think is not gonna run too many races in the turf, and that's what I want, to ride more on the turf.
Sure.
And Momo, the turf is very good. And last year I finished third in the standing. It was my first year. I don't ride for nobody from Jersey. Momo Park have one day that he's like the name is the Jersey, the Jersey Bread Day or
Jersey
Derby
bread.
Day, something like that. That day don't ride nothing because I don't get business from Jersey. But I understand it's my first year. I'm gonna try it again to ride for the people from Jersey. I got the opportunity that I ride here for Saco. He's from there. He say he gonna give me some opportunity. So I'm gonna try more hard this year to do better, and let's see what happens.
Wonderful.
How much different is the turf from Monmouth to Gulfstream or Tampa Bay? How much different are you riding, or are you pretty much riding the same?
The what? The way or the turf?
The turf at each track. Do you have to ride differently at each track, or do you
No,
ride just the same?
is in my opinion, I think it's the same. It's just like I say, you have to break good, get a good position, safe ground, be patient. That's what you have to do when you ride another turf. If the jockeys do that, you're gonna ride, you're gonna run, your horse gonna run good, and you're gonna run good for the trainer, ride good for the trainer.
Sure. Wonderful. Well, we've got a comment here that really sums it up for me from Kiana Lord. Sammy, before you know it, you'll be racing in the Kentucky Derby, just like Sonny Leon. Absolutely. You have a horse that's on the trail to the Kentucky Oaks, right? Dreaming of Snow?
Well, she beat Wonder Wheel, but after that, Bennett tried with her on the turf. She running on the turf. She go to the lead, but in the quarter point she get done because she don't handle the turf pretty good.
Okay.
He put it back. He put it back yesterday with the monster from Fletcher Muniz Gold. She broke the track record.
Wow.
7-8 and 120 or 9. She broke the track record. I finished second.
Wow.
She got like, I don't know, I think she got like 20 points or 20 something, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if she going to the Oaks. It all depends what the trainer gonna do for the next step.
Well,
she's
fingers
got all the
crossed.
good options.
Yeah,
She's a 3-0.
we will keep an eye on that one for sure. And we will definitely be keeping an eye on you, Sammy. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and spend a little time chatting with us here. We appreciate it so much. We wish you the best of luck, and we will always be cheering you on here from Horse Center.
And come back again.
Yeah, come back again. For sure. We'll interview you again when you got your Derby mount.
Right, Sean, you're gonna interview him when he's leaving right at Mammoth. Or
Yeah, definitely.
You gotta come back.
And actually, this is my first interview in English, so I'm very excited. Yeah, and nervous.
You did good. So now you can call everybody.
We didn't even need Willie. We
yeah,
just your safety.
You got me. My back hurts, man. I just came back from the gym. I shower and sit here now. You owe me a dinner.
Yeah, my man. Yeah, before they start the interview, I get a little bit nervous because it was my first interview in English, but I did it.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, you did.
That. That makes us feel very special.
You did way better than I would do my first Spanish interview. Trust me.
I do not want to go there. I supposedly speak Spanish, but I don't feel like I speak Spanish.
No,
when people are talking to me in Spanish, I'm like, yeah, sí.
Yeah. He did tell me up front, he's like, I'm gonna be a little nervous. I'm gonna need you there, Willie. I said, I'll be there. And look, you kill it.
Yeah, I think English is more easy to learning than Spanish. You know why? Because one word in English, he can be like 4 or 5 words in Spanish at the same time. So,
she knows. She asks me all the time.
And I always get my genders wrong. I'm always like putting an O where it should be an A and switching back and forth. I'm like, I'm sorry, I did not mean to call you a woman. My bad. Like, I just mess that up all the time. But Oh, well.
You did great, Sammy. You did great.
Yes,
We're proud of you.
fabulous.
Thank you, Willie. Thank you.
Good luck the rest of the meet, and we cannot wait to see where your career takes you.
We'll see you this weekend in Tampa.
Yeah,
this weekend.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Great.
Sure.
All right.
So thank you very much and good night, guys.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, we were his first interview in English. That's so exciting.
I'm out of here, Sean. I got to take care of Mom's kid. Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks, Willie.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, look at that. Now you can call whoever and do an interview because he did great.
I know. He did amazing. Wow. Nice work, Sammy. I am even more impressed than I already was. And he has such an impressive career. I mean, just to hear how he started, from here, and he's gone like this, and here he is on top, absolutely killing it, all through his own hard work and the attitude of constantly trying to learn and improve. So,
yeah,
great. Wonderful. And so much support too. My goodness, I literally only got half the comments here. Sorry, guys. I did the best I could, but there was a lot. Wonderful. All right, what else have we got going on, Sean?
All right, so tomorrow we got a special show. Tomorrow we got Gulfstream announcer Pete Aiello, and then also we're going to check in with Pablo Morales after his latest kind of freak injury, because it was kind of updated after the fact that the horse actually basically bit his finger off.
I'm just really glad that he had on gloves. Pablo wears gloves. He has the tips of the fingers cut off, but I think he has gloves where the finger was injured. I'm thinking he would have had the finger ripped completely off if he didn't have the glove kind of holding it there. So.
You know, that's something I think about all the time, because they do say some horses bite, and you think something like that would happen actually more than what it does, because that's really one of the first times I'm hearing something as graphic as that.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even aware of it at the time that that's actually what happened. So, and then Wednesday we have another Tampa Bay jockey on, one that's really starting to win, young jockey Manny Jimenez.
Yes.
We have seen in some of the videos you have done, and he's very likable and fun. So it should be a great interview.
Oh, he's wonderful. He is so great. And, like you said, he's really starting to level up in his career. He's been knocking at the door for a few years now, and it's finally coming together for him. So I'm super excited to hear why he thinks that is and what the next steps are for him. So that should be a fun show as well. We've got so many nice comments here, but I can't get to all of them. But thank you, guys. I do have to say this one real quick. Now let's talk about Brazil. Yes, Willie and I, we were in Brazil. Also Argentina, another South American country with great racing. Wonderful. I cannot say enough amazing things about those countries. We got to visit the Hipódromo da Gávea in Rio de Janeiro. Beautiful, stunning views, amazing horsemen. The jockeys jump from the ground onto the horse's back. They go out with no pony. They gallop in the morning with no stirrups. What? It's crazy to me, but the horses were all in amazing condition, fat, sassy, dappled out, happy horses. It was a wonderful experience. If anyone gets the chance to visit a track in South America, I know it's kind of far out there, but I highly recommend it. And the people are wonderful. We got to meet the most winning jockey of all time, Jorge Ricardo, has won almost 14,000 races. That record will absolutely never be equaled. I'm certain of it. So great experience.
So how were the was the tracks full too when you were there?
There were a lot of children. Okay. So many children. It was crazy. They've got the grandstand is all out in the open, and the grandstand was probably only half full, but they've got this a yard in front of all of the grandstand. And it was just completely filled with children with balloon animals that kept popping. I mean, it sounded like a gun going off. And I mean, I did notice that a lot of the horses have cotton in their ears. I'm guessing because the jockeys are out there with no pony or anything, just trying to handle these on their own. So hopefully the horses could not hear the balloons popping, but my goodness, it was terrifying. I'm oh my gosh, all of these balloons popping around all these horses, that had me stressed out. But yeah, there were lots of kids, super family friendly. I think that they were actually doing some kind of event where they were handing out balloon animals. So maybe they warned the people ahead of time, put cotton in your horse's ears, because there's going to be gunshots all over the place. It was wild. But super fun. Very
well, it always seems like other countries always have more fans than we do here, and they always do more things.
I agree. Yeah. I mean, Tampa's different. We have a lot of fans at Tampa. So I'm used to seeing completely full stands all the time. So to me, it was totally normal. But yeah, like when I go up to like Presque Isle or some of these other places, yeah, it's like me and my kids. So it was pretty packed down there in Brazil, which was nice.
Yeah, it's definitely something we need here. And like the Australia, you watch Australia and the coverage, and also the every 5 minutes a track's going off, and they don't get away from that routine. Where here on Monday and Tuesdays we have 3 tracks run, and they all go off at the same time, which makes no sense.
Yes, I agree. It was really cool too, because in Brazil they were in between each race. They were like live streaming Gulfstream. So it was like we never left them. You know, like, oh, look, there we go. Like, it was
and could they bet? Could they bet on Gulfstream from there?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Like, I don't bet, so I can't say for sure because I didn't walk up to the window and make any bets. But I mean, why else would they be like live streaming Gulfstream? And you know what I mean? They were playing it on the big screen and over the loudspeakers. Like, it looked as though they were racing there, but it clearly said Gulfstream instead of Rio. So
wow,
it was an experience. I highly recommend it. But all right, anything else we need to go over, Sean?
The only other thing would be, I believe it would be Rich and Terry back tomorrow for Parks. I believe around noon Eastern. They'll do day number 2 of Parks.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. Well, that brings us wire to wire on Horse Center tonight. And please like, follow, subscribe, all the things that you see down there. Horse Race the number 2 day. That's where you can find us on pretty much every platform. And we appreciate all the love that you send our way. Please keep it up. Please share with your friends if you think this is anything they might be interested in, so we can keep bringing you great guests, great interviews, great content for all of the bettors out there. They've got so much stuff. I can't even get to all of it. It's amazing. That's where a lot of good info there. I'm tempted. I've watched some of these shows and I am tempted. I'm like, oh, they've got good angles here. And then I see stuff come in and I'm like, dang it, I should try that sometime. So I'm this close to getting a TwinSpires account and trying it myself. So I'll keep you guys updated. If I do finally decide to break my no betting streak and go in, I'm going to follow all of the HRT advice and see where that gets me.
Well, you want a TVG, you know, from an employee, I got to say TVG account.
You're right. You're right. Good. Touche. I will make it a TVG account. Great point.
There you
Sean.
go. There you go.
Awesome. All right. Well, like I said, that takes us wire to wire. Like, follow, subscribe. And we hope that we will see you very soon in the
Winner Circle.
Winner Circle.
There you go.
Oh, the whole fam's join. Oh, here they come. Come on, guys. You want to come on?
Yeah.
Winner Circle. Oh, here comes Mateo. Okay, he said winner circle. All right, everyone, have a good night. Bye.